I remember being real young, and my mom would take us to work with her, and Mama Rhoda would pick us up from work, the Tribune to be exact, and she would take us to the zoo. And one day, before we would go to the zoo, we would all meet. Well, Mama Rhoda would meet us in the cafeteria, and I'm gonna skip that. But that's too late. I'm gonna skip that part. But I remember her just always taking us, and we would always have a good time. Every time we would leave the zoo, we would beg her to take us to FAO Schwartz, the huge toy store, and
SWAT.
We would just have a blast in the toy store. She would really let us play with a lot of the toys. She would just really take her time with us. She was very patient with us. Always watching over us. Always made sure that we were safe. Never let us really run off anywhere. I have another story where
I'm gonna just add something to that. We used to take the train when we would be with Mama Rhoda. We get a lesson in like urban travel because we take the train a lot of places. And I remember it was one time we were taking the subway somewhere. And I was doing something. I'm not, looking at something else. And Zaya, he was probably maybe like 3 or 4. And he's very curious, and he's like checking out stuff. He's looking at the rails. He's getting closer and closer, and I'm all the way over here. I remember seeing Mama Rhoda. She just did catch him before he fell over, and she ridiculed him.
I don't know if this is fabricated or not. I don't remember this.
I remember.
Exactly. You might remember it.
But again, very patient. Very patient woman.
Very patient with her. I remember another story. I remember this story because I was very terrified.
We went apple hunting.
She would take us. She would take me apple hunting. She would take me on my school field trips whenever my dad or my mom couldn't make it. She would take me on my school field trips. I remember this one story because I was very terrified. But I think somehow she had gotten locked out of her apartment or something.
Oh yeah.
And, it was very dark in there. There was no light, so I couldn't really get in anyway. So I had to squeeze through a window.
Yeah, we put you through the window.
They put me through the window. And I opened the door for her. And she was very thankful for that. And I just felt really good about helping out. And I was probably the only person that could have done it. So I was very tiny. I was tiny.
I know more.
Huh?
And I touched the wall, and he stung me, and she took me to the nursing station. And I cried on the bus.
I cried on the bus home, and I fell asleep for the rest of the ride.
We want to hear that part.
The beast thing.
You cried on the bus home?
I cried, and I slept the whole bus ride home, laying on Mama Rhoda. She just basically took care of me.
He talked to B, and he let him have it. That was Zay Zay.
Yep. So I love you, Mama Rhoda. Thank you for everything.
Thank you.
That's like damn
Is it Robo's turn?
Yeah, Robo's being
okay. It's Robo's turn. Oh, it's somebody else. Thailand.
This is from Thailand.
Okay.
So we'll put these somewhere. Can they fit over here, or should I take them back?
You can put them on the cake.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
That's from Thailand.
I guess
And mine, I guess I'll stand over here. Stand over here. My story is about swimming. Mama Rhoda would watch me along. I'd be over there with Luigi and TC and all them, and we go swimming.
Oh yeah, the hell. Betty.
I love to swim.
Oh, you always told got us told off.
I love to swim, so I had this cute little one-piece bathing suit that I have. I remember that swimsuit. And we go, so I guess there was some issues or something with my hair.
Yeah, you can ball up and get wet.
So mom was, I guess, didn't like my hair getting wet. So she told me she didn't want me to go swim. So I remember Mama Rhoda said, you go swim, you go swim. went swimming.
Tell them saying I won the
Because they
prize.
had you to draw up.
First place.
That's how Betty would know.
Oh, nice.
She was real with them.
Betty would know because of him.
I'm
Draw up.
getting
And her mother put 2 caps on her head.
you want to hold it?
She can stay on the side.
Oh, we
love swimming, do we? We're going to be right there with us.
Where's MommaRo's that go swimming?
Yeah, she said, get her 2 caps.
Little bitty little girl.
Beautiful.
Everybody swim. And
Right,
one
when Piggy
first
went
prize.
swimming.
Yeah.
Double
Okay,
cap.
Jeremiah. Come on, say something.
That was nice.
Grandmama.
Hello, everyone.
So, me being the youngest, I definitely don't have many stories about MommaRo's.
Yeah.
But I always appreciate every time I go over to her house, she always finds something for me to laugh about. Because I love laughing with MommaRo's. We always just find something to do, and I enjoy helping her out in the backyard and helping her around the house.
Oh yeah, the backyard.
It's just something that I always enjoy doing. I'm just thankful that she's alive another year with all of us and everything.
That's
that
nice.
she lived to see me come to be. So
That's
I'm just
nice.
grateful that she has another birthday that we may all see.
Amen.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless
You did good. You did good.
Anybody else? He ain't sleep. He just blinked his eye. I told on you all.
Linda told on the top.
S'mores.
What about Jim? You ready? You got something to say? I know you got a lot of memories of Mama. Gonna pass it down? Pass it down.
Yeah.
Okay. It's getting the turn. Wait. Dad first. Sorry.
Okay. Happy 90th, MommaRo's. Been knowing you. We've been together a long time. It's been some fun years, and our families has grown up to love each other and to love the Lord, and become real mature and in service to the Lord.
And we used
Okay.
to go to Vienna hot dog.
Oh yeah, yeah, used to be good too. Yeah. Yeah.
No, yeah. On the north side.